Palworld is the Pokemon with guns, the future of MMOs. Whatever, I know you heard of it because every streamer and their mother is clickbaiting you about this game by now. It's a lie, they lied, okay? Do not buy this game. I implore you, please listen to what I gotta say. This game is early access, but that's not a fair name for this game. This is beyond early access, this is first trimester access. None of this damn game works, and they say it's cross-platform everywhere, even on the official Game Pass page, which is very disingenuous. You see, they do have cross-platform from the Xbox and PC if you buy it on Game Pass. If you get the Steam version of the game, not only you cannot play with Xbox players, you cannot even play with Game Pass PC players. Let me say that again. I am on PC. I bought the game. My homie Gian is on PC. He bought the game. And we cannot play with each other because he got it on Game Pass and I got it on Steam. They put a different version of the game for both websites and there is nothing you can do about it. I don't know if they want us to double dip so we can buy the game twice to play with our friends. Or if they are just under some contract obligation or some nonsense or something, but this is simply not reasonable. There is zero, and I mean zero, technology, code, network, whatever sort of limitation that would make it impossible to play on PC from Game Pass and PC from Steam. This is some arbitrarily put limitation there. But regarding that, and I want to warn you that first of all because like most people are saying it's cross-platform, no it is not. But let's talk about the game itself. Where do I even start? The loading screens took way too long on my nice fast SSD for some reason. My friend with Xbox loaded in almost instantly on his game, so that's a little weird. The character creations seem fine. I played with the sliders a little bit, but it seems more or less alright. The game starts you in a beach, everything looks normal, the terrain looks impressive even, though you can tell they bought half the assets for this game in the Unreal Engine store. I hope you like this tree because that's the only tree you are ever gonna see again. So the first thing I encounter is this NPC right here and she gives me some cloth or something, I don't know. And my first instinct is to kill her because I am that kind of guy. She could not fight back. Like, you can tell she was trying to dodge me and to fight back, but she couldn't walk, she couldn't move, she was just standing there taking it in terror. After I killed her, apparently I triggered guards to come to me. They are level 25 guards and I am level 1, so I am in trouble, right? Except the guard NPC couldn't find his way to me on a flat beach with no obstacles. Not only that, I went ahead and I tried to kill him, I tried to punch him, and he just stood there trying to shoot me, and I quickly realized that if you just move a little to the side, it is literally impossible for him to land a shot on you. By the way, the combat in this game is a nightmare. I am on an official server close to me, and I swear I only got like 30 milliseconds of latency and a good internet connection, and for some reason the NPCs keep rubber banding around. I constantly miss my Pokeball shots because the mobs just keep like doing this, zooming around all the time from the lag. Speaking of the Pokemons, the pals, they just spawn randomly and they just stand there too doing nothing, not even a grazing animation or something. This flying Pokemon was sleeping and instead of giving it a sleeping animation, it just floats in the ground. A couple of them look so still and lifeless that they just look like an inflatable beach toy. Look at this chicken. I am not gonna sit here and talk about ripping off Pokemon so much here because screw Nintendo anyway, they are one of the most anti-consumer companies in the world. My heart is never gonna bleed for them one bit, but having said that, let's talk briefly about the creature designs. The monsters that look good are not new, and the ones that are new absolutely do not look good. And I am not trying to say that Nintendo has the copyright on making cute animal cartoons. By the love of God, if you wanna make some cute creatures for your game, go right ahead, I support that 100%. What I am saying is that they took some Pokemon designs verbatim. Look at this Lucario guy, or this Luxray guy, or this Latias guy. Come on, I despise Nintendo too, but be intellectually honest for a minute here. Also, funnily enough, every time I picked up a torch, my GPU would max out instantly. I would get FPS drops and everything. So I was forced to be in the dark for most of the game. Once you get a few levels and you can actually fight the creatures that actually can hit you, the combat just feels like crap. All the weapons have the same attack speed and animation, including the tools. The mobs cannot even fight back half the time anyway. The Pokemon combat is just like a hunter pet you cannot control, which is fine if the combat of your character was fluid and fun, but at least the melee part of it feels like crap. And the range combat is just Fortnite. Actually, come to think of it, this swinging animation looks very similar to Fortnite's swinging animation, doesn't it? There is only one aspect where I see a lot of good work being put in, and that is the base building and the crafting. Their crafting system has a lot of depth. They are making some pet-specific items like saddles to fly on your pet or whatever. It's cool, I like that. And the houses look more or less well implemented, and I suspect a big reason why this looks like it had a lot more work put into it than anything else is because you can buy a base building system on the Unreal Engine for $30. So they probably didn't even have to do much besides from drawing a couple models for the furniture, and that's it. The company that made this game apparently left their previous game on maintenance mode and never actually left it in a proper playable state, but this time is different. I made a video a long time ago about why I think that a Pokemon MMO is financially viable now. You may not have heard of it because nobody watched that damn video, but this is living proof, okay? Nintendo, listen to this. People want a Pokemon MMO so bad, they are willing to put up with this and call it good. What gives me hope about this game is that it sold super well and it netted the company by now easily $10 million by my estimation of the sale numbers. So if they didn't before, they definitely got the resources to finish this game now, which is probably at best gonna take a year if the company has all the will to actually finish it, and I do not know if they want to. I mean, if I were them, would I really wanna risk getting sued by Nintendo for the ripoff when I can just cash out right now and not lose that money? But to me, right now, this game looks like the most successful asset flip in Steam history. Make 60 creature models and make $10 million. Easy. This is one of the few new games that I was like, screw it, I'm gonna buy it. I do not buy new games. I play the same games for the last 10 years, right? But this game looked amazing. I was so excited to play this game. We got all the homies together that night. We were gonna play it and we couldn't because it wasn't cross-platform. Not only that, I played the game on my own and it was a disgrace. This is such a disappointment. Now, before you get mad at me in the comments, let me give you a disclaimer here. This game might become playable. Might. They got a lot of money now, but until we get this game to a playable, finished state, and only then, I am gonna change my mind. This is not playable. This looks like a school project you would make for a class on game design. This is not fun, this is not interesting, and no, this is not Pokemon with guns. This is barely a Garry's Mod server with Pokemon statues that do not move. There is nothing I would love more than to give the middle finger to Nintendo and getting a legit Pokemon competitor that screwed them into making good games again. There is nothing I would want more than that. This is not that. I wanna thank Steam for the refund policy because a lot of people like me felt scammed about this game, and within an hour it was pretty obvious I wanted my money back. If you got Game Pass, well, go ahead, try it. It costs you nothing to play this, but please do not buy it on Steam. You can buy a pack of 20 cans of beans with $15. Why would you buy this game? Subscribe, leave a like, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.